The earthquake update of New York, New Jersey today. Earthquakes continuing at the same location that we had of the magnitude 4.8 that took place in New Jersey, just west of Manhattan. That took place 3 days ago. So they're still going on. Something very strange is happening there because the earthquakes are not stopping. Let's take a look at the map. We're going to take a look at the shaking there today. We're going to take a look at the geodesy GPS, see what movement is taking place there, real time. But what's happening is we also had an earthquake here north of that. I would say about, 1,000 miles away. That's about magnitude 3.3 in Canada. And this is the situation still going on today. The blue means that it's today's earthquakes. These are today's earthquakes, the same location as we see. They're still going on. And about 1,000 more people have reported it, that they felt it since I last made a video of what's going on there. They estimate that a magnitude 3 earthquake is 55% chance that we will have magnitude 3, 8% chance of magnitude 4, less than 1% of each magnitude 5, 6, or 7, okay? But this is what we see today. Since we had 40 events in sequence. Since the 32, from yesterday we had another 8. We've had another 8 earthquakes. What is this one? 4.8. Okay, that was the big one that we said before. But we've had other earthquakes. 8 since yesterday. This is the location. That's the big one there. And they tell us that occurred as a result of oblique reverse and strike slip faulting at shallow depths. This event did not occur near a plate boundary, such as interplate earthquakes can and do occur. But we know that every single river, as we learned in Geology 101 in Queen's College, for example, that I took the geology course, I loved it. Every river is a fault line. This is it right here. Let's go in. We see a lot of rivers there. Okay. We'll go back to the topographics. You can see rivers and creeks everywhere in that area. But during that geology course, we also went to a zinc mine in New Jersey. They were mining zinc. We went underground with the elevator, the mine elevator. We were wearing hard hats and everything. And they used that for fertilizer, from what they told us. And ridges and creeks everywhere. Okay. Now, we saw that yesterday as well. Okay, little rivers and creeks everywhere. You can see Cold Springs Road. Usually these roads around brooks and creeks and everywhere. Now, these are the latest earthquakes that we said. Okay. Now let's go to the geodesy to see what's going on there. And I'll leave you a link for this. You can see in your location what's happening. These are all the GPS stations around the world. And let's go in a little bit more. Oh, too much. That's Washington. Okay. That's Allentown. We don't want Allentown, but okay. Let's go this way. New York, New Jersey. And this is the general area around here. Thomas River. Let's go here. Take that. Hopefully it'll give us the movement. Well, what do you know? Look at all this movement. Okay, this tells us if it goes up, it means it's going east. It's not going up, it's going west. And this is the north-south movement. It's going north. It's going northwest. And it's deflating. it's going northwest. It's going northwest. Okay? Now that's going northwest, keep that in mind. Let's take this one. And this is again going northwest and deflating. And take one around here. Northwest and deflating. That's going northwest and deflating. Let's take one a little bit more south. Northwest. And shall we take one around here? Northwest. Okay, that's northwest. Northwest. Let's take one around Allentown. Again, northwest. And let's take one just across the border, because they do have a lot of earthquakes there as well. Okay, where was that one? That was, go back to the area that we had it in Canada. And we'll look at the Great Lakes, because as we said, Great Lakes has a mantle plume underneath. And this was, where was that? Canada. Okay, let's go. We'll find one somewhere there north of the river, of the St. Lawrence River, around here. Basically northwest, but it's really, that one is inflating. That's really inflating. Whereas New Jersey was deflating. Let's take this one. Okay, northwest and really inflating. So across from the border, this area is really inflating. Why is it inflating? This is deflating, that's inflating. That's the movement. Let's take a look at Bermuda. It's going northwest. Okay. Let's take a look at the Great Lakes. As we said, there's a mantle plume there. What's happening there? Let's take one to the west of Lake Superior. That is going southwest. That is going southwest. Okay, so this is going southwest. This is going northwest. What is going on here? Let's take one around here. Okay, that's going northwest. That's a lot of movement. Southwest and northwest. Let's take one around Lake Huron. Again, that's going northwest. And Lake Ontario, that's all over the place. Okay, it's going steady, but it's going west. And again, let's take one. Let's take one. Let's take one in Maine. Okay, Maine, as we said, has 5 volcanoes, and there's Maine, and 4 of them are in a 100-mile radius. Let's take this one. Okay, that's going northwest. That's going northwest. Let's take one inland. Northwest, and then a little bit of inflation. And let's take one in Manhattan, see what's going on around Manhattan and Long Island. Okay. New York. Okay, they have a few here around Battery Park. Northwest, and pretty steady. Northwest. Let's take one Morristown. Northwest. Okay. Northwest and steady. So there's a lot of movement, as we said, around the Great Lakes. Lake Superior is going southwest. Lake Huron going northwest. Canada, as we said before, that had a 3.3 magnitude earthquake is inflating, nor going northwest and inflating. So we do have a lot of movement in the south, in the east coast. Let's take one Washington D.C. Here we go. Let's take one around here. Oh, it's all over the place. Let's take a better one. And more. Okay, that's again going northwest. And a little bit around here. Northwest, okay. Okay, so we do have movement in the East Coast. All of you there, please be very careful and alert because they're still ongoing, as you can see. They're still ongoing. It's a mystery. Of course, the 4.8 was felt by almost 200, they reported, almost 200,000 reported at USGS, so millions must have felt that. So please leave your comments and thank you for your support, and please be alert and careful. Thank you. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.